Hey guys, this is going to be a quick video. I'm using my webcam on my laptop at the moment, so everything's going to look different and the sound will be bad and that sort of thing. Um, just thought I should really do a video just updating what's going on at the moment sort of thing, and how I'm going to carry on doing videos or get time to. But basically I'm trying to find a way of moving out at the moment. Sorry, my head's annoying me today. Um, Basically, we found this flat, which is only like half an hour away from here where I live. Um, but the problem is we don't really have the money, and basically I have to get benefits, but they only accept your benefits if you have a guarantor, which I'm not going to go into. But no one in mine or Jake's family earn that sort of money, so you basically have to be like a millionaire to be able to earn that sort of money, to be honest. So we can't even do that. I tried going through the council, but basically they put me in a really low band, which means I'll be trying to get somewhere for like 3 years, which is pointless. Um, so we're kind of stuffed at the moment, but Jake isn't working, he hasn't got full-time work, he just has work here and there. Obviously I don't work, I do get benefits, but that won't cover the cost for rent and all that sort of thing. So at the moment we're trying to sort that out. We have got a viewing of the flat tomorrow, but there's no point going now, because we won't be able to afford it anyway. Even though it's really nice and it'll be perfect, but there's not much point if we can't afford it, which is what my mum was saying. Um, it's just kind of depressing, really, because I'm so sick of living at home. Not because I hate it here. I haven't got a problem with living here. Well, I have kind of, but obviously it's with my family and everything. But I'm sick of living here. I really am. I've been sick of living here for ages. And Jake is fed up of living here. He doesn't actually live here, but he goes home twice every week. He'll stay for like 3 nights and then go and that sort of thing. But basically, he is fed up and he just gets. Basically, we just argue, and this is why we argue, because we are stuck in this house. We're not stuck in this house, but when we're in this house together, it's stressful because my brother and sister are stressful. They fight non-stop. When Kai's in bed, his room is right next door. Well, my room is right next door to my sister's room. She'll go upstairs, start banging around. They literally stamp up the stairs like elephants. My brother will see, if he gets mad, he'll throw stuff in his room. They just bang around. They just make loads of noise or shout upstairs. And we tell them all the time, be quiet. They don't listen. So it's obviously stressful because if he gets woken up and cries, it takes forever to get him back to sleep. So it'll be so much easier if we had our own place. We wouldn't have to worry about noise or anything because it'd just be me, Jake, and Kai. And he wouldn't get woken up and that sort of thing. So, and it's just a stressful place to live because my mum's normally stressed from work. Just it's not like a stress-free place. Nowhere stress-free, but it's quite stressful living here, which is why we're hoping to get somewhere. But that's basically what we've been doing for the last since I last made those videos, is doing that. But just like searching for somewhere, but until we have the money, I have got money saved up, but like my mum was saying, I don't really want to waste all that money just to get out of the house. Plus, that money is actually saved for me, which is it's like compensation money, and that's all I have left from it. And I had like 10 grand or something like that, more than that even. I had like 15, I think. I can't remember. It was basically compensation money, and now it's nearly all gone. So um, I don't really want to waste the rest of what I have on that, because it's for me. So kind of tough at the moment because it's just depressing when you see flats come up and you want to move in, but you don't have the money because they won't accept you because you're on benefits. Um, there's no way we'll be able to afford it without benefits anyway, but it's just really annoying. So we're doing that. Um, Also, what's going on? I think that's it for the big things, really. I think that's it for the big things going on. Um, which may I've just kind of been really busy, whereas I'm usually not, so it's actually not a bad thing. I'm not complaining. All I've been doing is obviously doing that, sorting out, writing a list of everything we'd have to pay for if we had our own place and how much it would cost. Furniture, which we've already sorted out, so we've already got that sorted for when we find somewhere. So all we have to do is actually have the money and then get somewhere. And we've already sorted out how much it's going to cost and everything. Um, Kai is meant to be having his jabs on Monday, but he won't be able to because I keep forgetting to phone the doctors. I was meant to phone him like at least 2 weeks before he's meant to have his jabs, because then obviously they'll have a slot. But he's not probably going to have them till the week after, which isn't very good because he's meant to be getting weighed the next day, which means he's going to be majorly grumpy when he gets weighed. Um, so yeah, not really that good because I keep forgetting. So I'm going to phone him tomorrow, but they won't have any for Monday, so I'll have to wait. Um, and he's having 3 lots in one go, and then he doesn't have any jabs for ages. Like till he's about 1, I think, the next lot, or something like that. Um, his sleep was improving. Basically, he was sleeping really bad. I was going to make a video on it, but he was waking up constantly because he kept rolling over. Um, so we had to like put loads of stuff around him to stop him doing it, which he doesn't do anymore. Sometimes he'll get wind, and recently he's been refusing his milk completely. So we're having to give him solids more, which we don't want to do because they're meant to have. I can't remember the amount of milk babies are still meant to have. Um, but basically, he's not getting enough milk. I don't think. I think he is, but it's a lot less than what he used to have. He used to have about 30 ounces every day, whereas now it goes right down to like 26 or 24 sometimes. He just refuses it. He only does it once in a day, but he picks his times. He's eating less of it, so I only have 5 or 6 ounces, whereas he used to drain a 7 ounce bottle. He only has the equivalent to 1 jar of solid baby food a day. We're not giving him any more. We don't want to because I just think he'll get stomachache. He has sweet for the morning, so he'll have like a breakfast type of thing. He normally has apple and pear at the moment, but I'm probably going to give him. We've got like mango breakfast and things like that. He has that for his breakfast. We do it between milk feeds as well, so he's still hungry for his milk. And then he has for lunch he'll have a vegetable. He normally has like sweet potato and something else, but sometimes he'll just refuse his milk and want solids. So all we're giving him now if he does that is baby rice, a plain baby rice. Because my mum was saying that that's the best thing for him to have. If he wants to refuse his milk and play up, then that's all he's going to get. Because at least with baby rice, you mix it with their milk, so he's still getting milk, but in solid form, which he seems to think is fine. So he did it a couple of nights ago. He wouldn't eat his milk at night, and he wanted solids, so we had to give him solids. And he ate like 2 bowls, so I don't know. He's just being kind of fussy at the moment with his food. He'd just rather have solids all the time, but obviously he can't. Um, that's really with Kai, I suppose. He'll probably be in bigger nappies again soon. Size 4, which are maxi dry or something like that in Pampers. They're the bigger size nappies. They're not new baby, because a new baby only goes up to size 3, and he's way past that. So yeah, I will probably do like a little video of him. I did try uploading him eating solids, because obviously he's had solids for a few weeks now, a couple of weeks, because he's nearly 4.5 months now. Obviously I do a 5 month update like usual. Oh, I was going to do a separate video on it, but I might as well include it in this update, because I've got enough time. I'm trying to make it quick, but there's quite a bit to go over, with weight loss and things, because I'll make a weight loss video about what I'm going to be doing to lose weight, but at the moment I haven't been doing anything. Basically, when my brother and sister are back at school, which is next week, the end of next week, I think, I'm going to be doing Zumba, because at the moment they hog the TV and I wouldn't have time to do it, whereas I'm all by myself during the day and it's so much easier. So I'll be doing Zumba, and I'll just do it whenever I can, because there's no point me saying I'll do it this amount of times, because I never do, because sometimes I'll just be busy that day. I'll be doing that when I can, because the gym is not really an option for me. I've changed my thing at the membership to pay as you go, so I just pay when I want to go, basically, rather than monthly, because I don't really have the time. Unless Jake is not working, then that's the only time I can go, because my mum is working full time, and she also goes and deals with horses, which takes a few hours, so she doesn't really have the time. And what was the other thing? Yeah, so last time I was weighed, I was 10 stone, 4 pounds, which means I'd lost 9 pounds since I was last weighed, which was like a month or 2 before that. So, and that's the only thing I was doing with between those times was Zumba. So I'm pretty sure it's the only thing that's helped me lose those 9 pounds. Plus, I wasn't eating as much junk. I have kind of eaten not a lot of junk recently, but more than I was. I'm still eating fruit and vegetables, but because junk food's the quickest option, I tend to go to that. I do have cereal bars instead of chocolate bars. I do have a pack of biscuits at home now, like digestives, because I can't live without chocolate. I really can't. And I would never go on a diet. I don't care if I was unhappy with my weight, which I am unhappy with how I am, but I would never go on a diet. And I know people have their own reasons for going on them, but for me, it's not for me. I know I wouldn't stick to it, so it's pointless because it'd be a waste of time and money. So I'd rather just do what I'm doing. I do walk everywhere. Like today, I went shopping. I literally got back at 5 something. I can't remember. I was out all day walking with the buggy. Well, Jake probably had the buggy most of the time when I was in the shops. But then walking back with all the bags on the buggy, pushing him up and down hills because where I live is really hilly. That's really good exercise. So it's not like I don't do any exercise. I just sit around all day because I don't. I'm gonna have to cut this video in a minute. I'll make like a part two, I suppose, but the part two will be really quick. So I know people find these sort of updates boring, but it's just so I can get this out. So I'm going to cut this and make a part two, which will be quick if I can remember what I was talking about. But yeah, I'll make a part two.